Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. I was lost without any direction. Had a line so many times, but I needed attention. No matter what I say, no matter my regrets, things still been said and done. There's not a part of me that wants to say no.
Hello and welcome to the Craigie Boy YouTube channel. Today's a little different. You always see us cleaning the crush at the end of every farm we go to before we go to the next one. But what you don't see is that we give this crush a thorough clean down at least twice a week. We get into all the cupboards and all the containers that hold the glues and the blocks and everything. And we also lift up the crush and get into places we can't get when the crush is down. So we make sure that everything is spotless. And I'm going to run you through the whole ordeal. A lot of it might be sped up because I think it would be quite a long day if I just sat the camera there and let you watch. As you can see, these cupboards get pretty dirty, and that's just from us lifting things in and out all the time. And we don't tend to take our gloves off because we don't want the cows standing in the crush for too long. We don't want them standing in the race for too long. That's when the cows do tend to get problems, is just from standing around too much. So I need to wash out all these cupboards, and then I also have to wash out all these containers. Now they don't look too bad, but they really are dirty, and we want to make sure that everything is up to as high a spec as we can get it.
But I have realized I had to let go, cause something's broken, and I'm the reason. It's not that easy, knowing you'll do better without me, without me, without me. I have tried, yeah, to become better. But I'd lie again if I said it, it'll last forever. I know I make mistakes, it's just the way I am. That's why you have to know, yeah. There's not a part of me that wants to say no, but I have realized I had to let go, cause something's broken, and I'm the reason. It's not that easy, knowing you'll do better without me, without me, without me.
Now the worst part's over, the cupboards, because they are always the worst part, because I have to use tissues to dry them afterwards. But now it's on to clean the tubs, which is pretty straightforward. Just have to empty them first, just throw everything everywhere, just to get them empty. Pretty easy to put them back in. And this bit's a bit boring as well, so I'll probably just speed it up.
Out of all my mistakes, hurting you is the worst. I admit I was wrong. There's only one thing to do, the last thing I wanna do. I know
Oh well, that's that done. My ring's a bit... Oh, it's not dirty, but it's wet. Talking about my ring. Probably a bad way to say that. But that's me being married now just over a year. I met Susan when I was 17. Well, sorry, she was 17, I was 18. We met through a mutual friend when I was at college. But I was a bit young, and I really wasn't ready for settling down, so especially to someone who lived a good distance away from me, I wasn't up for that whole long distance relationship thing. If you've ever heard that song by The Script, The Man Who Can't Be Moved, it was a bit like that when we first met again. Apart from the fact that there was no words on a cardboard, and there was no picture in my hand. It was more of a text, and everything went on from there. And that's us being back together for over 3 years now, and I am so happy and so happy to be living here in Wigtown. And all those years we hadn't been together, I'd constantly been thinking about her and wondering what she'd been up to. I just didn't have a way of getting in touch with her. So I have 3 kids and she has 3 kids. She has Ava, Owen and Leo, and I have Kira, Reese and Kyle. And even though my kids aren't with me every single day, which they weren't even when I lived in Girvan, but even though they aren't with me every day, I miss them every single day. And I know I say she has her kids and I have my kids, but they're all our kids. We are one big family, and that's the way we look at it. Anyway, I better get back on with cleaning the crush, or Graham's going to wonder what I've done all day. Now that the cupboards are cleaned out, I can hook up the pressure washer and start getting this baby washed down. First things first though, I need to lift the crush up, get it up in the air so I can get into the places that we can't wash on the farm. The only reason why we don't wash these bits on the farm is because you do need to lift the crush up, which means we'd have to have it plugged in all the time, and we can't have it plugged in all the time or we'd end up electrocuting ourselves while we wash the crush, which wouldn't be fun. The reason why we don't do this thorough clean down on the farm is because the farmers are usually trying to get ready for their next milking. So it's best that we get out the way as soon as possible so that they can get on. So this is what I mean by the thorough clean down. It's places like this that I can't get into when the crush is down, so I have to lift the crush up into the air to get into these bits and give them a good clean. Which will all get done before Graeme gets back, and hopefully he'll be very proud of the work I've done. Even though I've done it many, many times for him, I'm sure he appreciates it though, in his own way.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage.
Now to just drop the crush and give the whole thing a once over with the sponge and then hose it down. And that's it, done.
Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show.
That's the crush all spick and span and sparkly clean. Every cupboard, every nook and cranny. All I can hope is that when Graeme gets back today that he actually notices the good hard work I've put into this. Do you think he will?
So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We're playing loud.
Well, this has been a great day for me. I've had a lot of work done, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. But it was just me cleaning the crush, so I would understand if you didn't. Anyway, I shall see you guys next week on the farm. Catch you later, guys.